Hi, today is Thursday, September 9th, 2023. It was a Thursday. So tomorrow is a Friday, and since tomorrow is my marriage anniversary, I get to leave my office at 3 p.m. So basically, I am given 3 free hours, and since it's a Friday, it's much more convenient and quite pleasurable to leave office early because it's a weekend. Marriage is both good and bad. You get to know your opposite sex, your spouse, and their biology also. Speaking of biology, when we leave our panties or underwear or briefs dirty and left alone outside your home, like on the veranda, there could be some stains that were not found previously. So let's find out what all the stains are about on our briefs, dirty briefs and underwear. I've never read this article before, so it would be quite a fun and there could be newly found information. And also I'm trying to read this article as much academic as possible because I'm trying to practice English by reading an English article each day, every day. So by reading an English article aloud, I get to focus on the exact pronunciation and also pick up both new and old terms, vocabulary, slangs, idioms, and so on. Most of the time so far, I've never encountered I seldomly encounter new words and expressions. Many of them I already know, but sometimes I stop in the middle of the reading to memorize those expressions that I already know, so that I could drill those words, or what do you call a sear, into my brain. So here I am. Okay, so let's get to it. This article has a lot of spams, video adverts. You can conveniently disregard it. And it does move. I wonder what happened. This article is from secretlifeofmom.com, and the subject is some people are just finding out why they get bleach patches on their underwear. So underwear, under briefs, panties, bleach patches, right? Individuals have long been pondering the cause behind those bothersome bleach patches. Bothersome, that's a good word, bothersome. Bleach patches on their underwear. But at last, the answer is here. Rest assured, that's another cliche. Rest assured, don't worry, sit down, hold on to your pants. Rest assured, hold on to your chair, man. Young washing machine is not at fault. Damn, your washing machine is not at fault. Of course, you may have come across individuals extolling the might of their intimate areas. It might astonish you to learn that the vagina actually possesses the ability to alter the color of your undergarments, underwear. So mostly it's about the female underwear, right? More precisely, it can even induce a bleaching effect on them. Wow. So it's not an inadvertent, unnecessary encounter, but it's more like real biology at work. More precisely, it can even induce a bleaching effect on them. All those photos are very enticing, seductive. Have you ever found bleach patches on your underwear? I guess. Numerous individuals have experienced heightened levels of frustration and embarked on a desperate quest for answers regarding the peculiar bleach-like stains adorning their underwear. I think if the dirty panties of both male and female human beings are left outside without cleaned, means when the dirty underwears are just stuffed somewhere or left on the veranda unwashed, they would gather bleach spots, right? Or bleach patches. That's what I gather so far, right? So it could happen to both women and men. It's not restricted to women and their panties. Numerous individuals have experienced heightened levels of frustration and embarked on a desperate quest for answers regarding the peculiar bleach-like stains adorning their underwear. Garnish. Fortunately, the long-awaited answer has finally emerged. Wow, that's a candidate for Nobel Chemistry Prize. Nobel Prize for Chemistry. As it turns out, the source of these bleach patches can be attributed to the natural pH levels of the vagina. While this may sound alarming, the healthy explanation effectively dispels any speculation of malfunctioning washing machines or subpar clothing quality. That's another good word, subpar. Under par with, right? Under par with, or your par value is 3 when you play golf. So par means equal line, equal level, or equality, same level, right? So subpar means below the average, right? You are not special, you are below average. Subpar clothing quality. Strange question. I always have a bleach stain on my knickers. Knickers means female briefs. Costing me a fortune buying new pairs. Any ideas how I get these out? If I were female and I have bleach spots on my underwear, I would not buy a new one. I would just continue to wear it until it becomes, it succumbs to crumbles. It becomes too much worn out. I would like to save money, and I don't have to show my panties to my husband. I mean, you don't have to show the panties to males. We don't care, right? Males. pH levels play a crucial role in determining the acidity or alkaline acidity. We encounter the word acidity much more than alkalinity of a substance. Numerous individuals have taken to the comments section, shedding light on the fact that this phenomenon is entirely normal and indicative of good health. Very normal, right? It's a normal behavior. It's indicative of normal good health. Indicative of good health. A particular tweet reads, "Now that everyone is aware, it's completely normal to discover lighter patches in women's underwear or knickers due to the acidic nature of the vagina, with a pH range of 3.8 to 4.5. So when the pH level is low, it becomes acidic. Acidity increases. Alkalinity, right? pH level. So knickers are different. Let's find out what the knickers look like compared to underwear. It's a knickers. I think a long briefs for women, right? Knickerbocker, knickers, knickerbockers. Knicker definition. Oh, those are knickers. Wow. They look good. French knicker. I think same underwear, knickers, same, right? Why have two different words? Now that everyone is, I suppose it's a time to abandon the notion of it being a result of a poor hygiene. Good hygiene, poor hygiene. In fact, a healthy vagina is one that can bleach the fabric. Wow, there's complete turnaround. Interesting. A strange question. I always have a bridge. Yeah, I will skip that. Skip her ranting, right? These comments serve. Oh, I'll get back to you, lady, because I have to finish reading, and I also would like to listen to your comments as a part of my effort to practice English. I need to increase my listening capability too. These comments serve to emphasize the normalcy of this occurrence further and challenge any misconceptions related to hygiene. Another comment enthusiastically states, I fully support the normalization of discussions around bodily functions and all other topics too. A third person chimes in, sneaks in from behind, chimes in, similar. To us, chimes in means joins the conversation by saying, chimed in, ding dong, chime, yeah. Chime in, right? That's a chime in. Third person, being a vagina owner myself. I don't know, vagina owner? So you operate your vagina for men and you, I don't know, sounds like a business. Being a vagina owner myself, it's important to note that not everyone will experience this issue. There's nothing wrong with you if it happens, and there's nothing wrong with you if it doesn't. So as it turns out, bleach patches on your underwear are pretty normal. Image credit, Chuan Yui, 2015. Sounds like a Chinese name, right? Chuan Yui. Medical News Today confirms that the typical pH level of the vagina ranges between 3.8 and 5. However, between 3.8 and 5. However, this balance can be influenced by factors such as infections, douching, clean your vagina with water using some kind of jug or some kind of squeezable, we call a spoid, or eyedropper, or some kind of piston-shaped water-pushing gadget. Douche, you fucking douche. That's good expression. Douche. And the presence of menstrual blood. According to the Mirror, Dr. Vanessa McKay, a spokesperson for the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, explains the vagina has a self-cleaning mechanism through natural secretions. You secrete your hormones. You secrete your bodily matters. Secrete. Not secret. Secrete means you exude some kind of small, unforeseeable, very tiny molecules of hormones, bodily matters, sperms, other bodily fluids is called secretion, natural secretions. It contains beneficial bacteria that serve to protect it. Dr. McKay further elaborates that any disruption to this natural balance can potentially result in infections like bacterial vaginosis or thrush, as well as inflammation. She emphasizes that it is entirely normal and healthy for a woman to produce a clear or white discharge from her vagina, reinforcing the importance of understanding and accepting these natural bodily functions. Keep reading. It used to be common for women to use Lysol to clean their vagina, and here's why. Sources: bleached patches in your underwear. What are they? IGV, Ryan Wilkes, June 28th, 2023. TikTok at and Russell 03. 3. Your vagina may be bleaching your underwear, and why it's a good sign. It's a good sign. The Mirror, famous UK magazine, The Mirror UK. Zara Mulroy, November 17th, 2018. This article is from Secret Life of Mom, daily stories that make you smile, think, laugh, and cry a little. From this article, we learned that bleach spots on female underwear or knickers are pretty normal, and rather it's indicative of good health, good hygiene. It's a part of bodily secretions on the women's part. The vagina usually is on the acidic with a pH level between 3.8 and 5. So it looks like a man doesn't have bleach spots or light color underwear spots. I don't know if that's good or not. It's just that men usually don't have bleach spots on their underwear. Maybe if they have STIs, STDs, the venereal diseases, some kind of other sexual diseases, probably they fluid, their bodily secretion increases the acidity in their bodily functions, and probably they will experience similar bleach spots on their underwear. So acidity and alkalinity, rest assured, all those words we learned. Douching, also douche. Sometimes say you douchebag means you fucking stupid asshole, douchebag. And what else? What else I learned from this article from academic point of view? Academically, I say a heightened, alarmed source. A third person chimes in. A third person chimes in. That's another good expression. Let me go over this article briefly to looking for new words, expressions, old expressions, words that I would like to remember. Come across, rest assured, intimate areas, undergarments, underwear, briefs, knickers, undergarments. More precisely, bleaching effect. Bleach patches, desperate quest for answers, a desperate quest for answers. Fortunately, long-awaited answer, the long-awaited answer. As it turns out, sometimes if you are using the past tense, as it turns out, pH levels sound alarming, while this may sound alarming, while this may sound alarming. That sound alarming, man. That sounds alarming. While this may sound alarming, 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 right? Speculation, malfunctioning washing machines, or subpar clothing quality, subpar clothing quality, subpar clothing quality. Numerous, not numerous, numerous. The pronunciation, be careful. Poor hygiene, healthy vagina, right? As it turns out, we should remember all those introductory relational expressions, right? Connective expressions. A third person chimes in, right? Enthusiastically states, I fully support. A third person chimes in, there's nothing wrong with you. As it turns out, confirms, balance is influenced by factors such as infections, douching, elaborates, vaginosis, bacterial vaginosis, or thrush, right? Thrush, bacterial vaginosis and thrush. I think I need to look up all those diseases, infections. I've encountered all those expressions before, but only once or twice. Bacterial vaginosis and thrush, as well as inflammation. Healthy for please clear white discharge, right? Discharge, secretion, discharge, bodily matters, bodily fluid. Discharge is a good word that fits into a situation like this, medical or personal hygiene articles. Discharge from a vagina. Secretion, discharge. If you are discharged from the military, you are kicked out of the military, voluntarily or involuntarily, honorably or inhonorable discharge. Yeah, I was with the U.S. Army for 3 years, and I worked at 516th Personnel Service Company at the time at Camp Henry and Camp Humphreys, now USAG Humphreys. So all those U.S. soldiers who worked at the 8th PERSCOM's 516th Personnel Service Company down in Daegu in Camp Henry, please contact me. I would like to chat with you. I met Sergeant Ramos on Facebook. I really like him, but I also am willing to chat with other good U.S. soldier friends. Okay, so that's it. Before I close, let me remember all those expressions that I remembered as it turns out. Acidity, alkalinity, rest assured, a third person chimes in, discharge, secretion, underwear, undergarments, knickers, briefs, bodily secretions, natural, very normal. While it may sound alarming, rest assured, clean, hygiene, perfectly normal. But before I go, let's see this one, right? Where's the article? There's knickers. Yeah, this one. What's that?
A vagina and a uterus. I'm not sure what happens if you haven't got a uterus.
Uterus? I don't have it. Women have it.
Vaginas are self-cleaning. Human body secretions are mildly acidic, and the mild acid of the natural secretions of that wonderful self-cleaning organ tend to bleach out the crotch of your knickers. If it really bothers you, buy things with a white crotch because it won't discolour them as much because it's white and it won't bleach them out. But anything with a black crotch, it'll bleach out. Anyone who's got a vagina, like I said, I'm not sure about a uterus, but it's perfectly normal. Don't worry about it. Honestly, if anyone that is privileged enough to look at the gusset of your knickers is worried by the fact that the middle is bleached out, I suggest you grab your knickers and boot them out.
Well, it's a perfect British English. Quite a fancy, eloquent speech, but usually it's very hard to understand. Well, I'll just cut it short here and come back to another article later. Have a wonderful Thursday wherever you are. Be friendly to each other, be nice to each other, and peace out. Take care. Bye-bye.